Hello everyone, it's Lesley here from Indigo Bluebirds. Welcome to my first ever video. We'll see how it goes. Today I'm going to show you a very simple card. You can craft along if you want. If not, I hope it inspires you to have a go. The products I use today will be found on the Indigo Blue website. And if you get to make it, please share it with us on the I Love Indigo Blue page. So today I'm going to do a card with the new stamp called De Paris. She's a lovely lady stamp, and we're going to create a vintage card. I'm also using the Beauty Sentiment from Journal Words 3 by Mike Deakin and Jolly Boat, which is a dictionary page. This is such a useful stamp. I love it. Use it for lots of backgrounds. Just amazing. So we're going to start off and I'll show you what we're going to create. So this is De Paris. She's on some music paper. She's got an ornamental frame and the dictionary pages in the background. And there's a sentiment. So that's the plan anyway. Here we go. So I'll take a white card blank and we'll move that out of the way. And we'll start off with Memento in grey. So this is London Fog Memento. And I'm just going to ink up the stamp. I don't need to stamp the middle. We're just going to go around the edges. So I'll start on this side. Press firmly. There we go. And this time I'll do the bottom. Pop that in the middle at the top. Press down. And this time I will do this side. So I'm going to go down this edge. Press down. There we go. So again for this side. And I'll continue that line down. Then this side. And off the edge over here. And then we'll fill the middle again. So this time just doing the top part. So this is a 5x7 card blank, just a standard card blank. There we are. So pop the lid on that one. Pop that one to one side. So now I'm just going to blend around the edges and I'm going to use Vintage Photo Distress ink for this one. This gives a lovely vintage colour. So I'll put it on my mat first and then blend off there. That just gives you a little bit more control over the colour and you don't get any blobs. Just round and round, circular motions. What I'll do actually is I'll pop it on my craft mat, blend it off that way. just keep going till you've covered all your edges to the colour that you want. Just give a nice vintage tone. A little bit more. A little bit stronger colour in the corners. And along the bottom, and that should do for now. So that's the bottom layer, and then we're going to go and do this one. So this is my music paper. I've used the tearing rulers around the edges, and we're going to use this lovely Queen Bee stencil. So this is a really useful stencil. I've used this for all kinds of things. I've used the leaves independently, the bee independently. The crown is wonderful with Slap It On Sparkles. That's Gold Stagecoach. Absolutely lovely. And of course, the hexagons. So just line up the hexagons where you want the stencil to start. And then Distress ink again. I'll put that there so you know that's what we're using. And just round and round blend the colour. I'll go right the way across this time. Even though deeper is in the middle, you can see round under the lacy bit of the frame. So there we go. So this is really easy to line up. So I'll just pop that one over there and continue on a little bit further. Same as before, just circular motions till you get the colour you want. And then do the same again. Pop a little bit more ink down. And then for the last time this time, no, we're going to do one more. There we go, last time. Oops. Good idea to hold on to your stencil. So that's that bit done. So I've already cut my die cut frame, and what I've done is I don't waste any card, so I've die cut it in the piece that I'm going to use to mat and layer. So she'll go on there. But this is the frame, the outside bit. Just take that off, put that to one side. So we're going to mat that onto there. Great. I'll just use a little bit of grab and go glue. Bearing in mind there's a big hole in my card, so I only want it around the edges. This is the best glue, in my opinion, but it's quick and really easy to use. Right, so that's that bit. Not so bad, not too much mess. Quick clean up. So we're also going to use vintage photo to do the stamping this time, just for this technique that I want to use today. So I'll just stamp up the main image using vintage photo again. And this is watercolour card, so this is Pink Frog watercolour card. So I'm just going to stand up for this bit. Hopefully we get us somewhere near the middle and press down firmly. Fingers crossed. There she is. Isn't she pretty? So pop that to one side. And we're just going to put the lid on there. I'm just going to take a damp paintbrush now. A little bit of water. Not too much. And then I'm going to just bring out this ink to create the shadows. So the shadows are already there on the stamp. We're just blending them out. So just around this side of her face. Just bring them out. And because it's distress ink, even if it dries on you, you can still reactivate it with water. And just blend the colour. I tend to leave some bits white, so it shows the highlights in her hair. And just blend in the way her hair would grow and curl around. Just keep dipping your paintbrush, moistening it off. Because the marks are already there, you're just following what's already on the stamp. Just do a little bit on her eyebrow here. Oops. Just down her nose. This paintbrush is a bit, I'll try a different one. That's better. Just blend down and on her lips. You can see her mouth a bit better. And this eyebrow here. Yep, that's really pretty. Soften around the edge. Yep, happy with that for now. We'll see how she develops. So I'm just going to take my Distress ink again, blend it on the mat, and now the rest of it's dry, so it shouldn't smudge. And I'm just going to go around and blend in the edge of the oval. Just give it a bit of vintage colour rather than the stark white. Do it the other way. Just blend around. You can always add a little bit more later. That'll do for now. I've also got a new brown Stabilo oil pencil. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of shadow around here. Make her stand out a little bit more, and then down this side. Just follow around the outline. I'm really chuffed, my pencil only arrived today, so I only had black ones until then. And then just blend it out with a little bit of water and see what kind of result we get. A little bit more, I think. Just keep blending until you're happy with the amount of shadow. Pop a little bit round here. I think she looks nice. So back to this piece. So this is our background piece, and I've got a little bit of lace I'm going to wrap round, and I did have some music paper to go with it. There we go. left side up. I'll put that on there. Oops. So I'm just going to catch the lace underneath my music paper. It'll hold it down into place. And there we are, stuck. So I'll just wrap those edges round. Just hold them in place with a piece of sellotape. And bring our background back in. See that it all fits. Yep, that looks okay. Before I stick it down, I'm just going to stamp the words. So this is, as I said, Journal Words 3 by Mike Deakin, and we're going to use Beauty. So I've got a little piece of watercolour card, and this time I'm going to stamp in Versifying Clay. So this one is Fallen Leaves. I'll just hover over. This is just the scraps from die cutting this oval. And I'm just going to emboss that with clear superfine embossing glaze. Tip it on, shake it off, get that back in the pot. And just give that a quick blast of heat. That's a lovely shiny glaze on there. Just trim that off. Not quite straight. Stick that together. Slide it into place. Nope, forgot to. I knew I'd forget something. We'll just blend around the edges. Just to take the white starkness off. Them out of the way. So we'll put it all together now. So So I'm just going to glue D Paris. Pop her on there. I'll put some foam pads, I think, on the back of there. This one, I think I'll do flat this time. With this glue, you've got a little bit of time to get it where you want it to be. Then just hold it in place and it's stuck. Lovely. Right, a few foam pads. So what I'll do is I'll put some glue on the back as well, because foam pads tend to dry out. And you don't want your picture dropping off. I've had these for quite a while, so they're a bit sticky. Got that one up to go on the back of my sentiment. As I say, they're not the best to get off, but we'll get there. Ugh. Pop her centrally there. Rid of the rubbish. I'll just use a couple of these. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Do you know what? We'll start again. This is the worst bit, getting the backs off these. That's one. Nearly. Oh, give up. Put some glue on it. And I'll just pop her down there. So there we go. That's Deepery, the Queen Bee stencil, and Jolly Boat Dictionary in the background. So I hope you like her. I hope you get to make her. If you do, please share on I Love Indigo Blue on Facebook. We love to see what you make. Thank you for joining me. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.